Brain is the most powerful weapon in the world. Once you put away your phones and your computers and all that we have nowadays, yeah, it's great. We're up to date. But your brain is the only thing you have when you're going through depression, when you're going through hard times, when you're going through death, real life. You can't Google that, man. You're alone. You're alone. You may have a shrink you're going to. You may have a best friend you're going to. But there's 24 hours in the day where you're alone in this brain. And your brain is talking to you in all kinds of ways. And it wants to control you and pull you in these different pockets. If you can't control your own brain and your brain controls you, you got to tell your brain where you want to go and how you want to go and how you want to get there. You got to control it. If not, it's over. I get a question a lot. How are we going to solve for bullies, for racists, for all these fucked up people in life? One thing about life, it is very unpredictable. But one thing's for damn sure. People are very predictable. So what that means is you can prepare for the assholes of this fucking world. So we are teaching right now anti-bullying. We're trying to change anti-racist. We're trying to change fucking bad people. Well, in the long term, that may work out. But in the interim, that shit ain't gonna fly. So for you to continue to complain, get your butt hurt, or for people not liking the way you look, the way you sound, the way you dress, wherever the fuck it may be, you need to change on how you look at those fucking people, what they say to you. You gotta start arming your mind. Start preparing yourself for what's out here in life. Build confidence, build self-esteem. So when people talk shit to you, it doesn't fucking matter. Stay hard. I got big goals this year, but in true Goggins fashion, there'll always be setbacks. So people think I killed that 300-pound man of mine. Oh no, he lurks. That's my inner bitch. Whenever I'm in a setback or defeated, he pops up in my mind. Every morning I wake up and get a nice green smoothie. Get after it. This morning, I smell in the kitchen, bacon and eggs cooking. That big boy in my mind, he's always waiting with a knife and fork in one hand. Bib on there so he don't get all fucked up. Wait and call me back to the dark side. Oh no, not today, motherfucker. I know how you look. I know how you sound. There'll always be complications and setbacks before the finish line. We must be ready for them. Around people that make us feel great. They tell us what we want to hear. The second we put ourselves amongst the uncommon people, we don't like that feeling. That challenging feeling of that person who's waking up at 3:30 in the morning and say, hey, put your shit on, we're going for a run. We don't like that challenge. We like that person who says, hey, you know what, man, I don't feel good today, man. And they say, oh, it's okay, brother. We'll take a day off, man. We'll get a pizza and shit, watch the game. We like that. We love that feeling. Why? Because you understand, man, we're good, bro. We don't want that motherfuckers like this. Hey, man, no, bro. Get your fucking shit on, man. Stop being a punk. We don't want that in our lives. We don't want that person who's constantly challenging our weaknesses. We want that person who's constantly, making us feel nice and good and secure in ours. That's the mediocrity of life. We want to be the best amongst the average. 20 years ago, I graduated SEAL training. So one of the guys I was in training with came down to visit me. He was amazed at how I kept the same routine I had 20 years ago. Waking up early, going to the gym, getting after it, going back in the afternoon. I could tell he felt bad. So he started to explain to me why he can't do it anymore. Talked about travel, talked about work. So he started asking me, how the hell do you fucking do this shit every fucking day? I said, I don't fucking negotiate with myself. Most of us come out here, we explain away why we can't do shit, and we stick in this negotiation process in our mind. You can't negotiate these things. They're definites. Stay hard. We're all skating on thin ice. We're telling people the truth. A lot of people come up to me talking about their loved ones gaining weight, their loved ones being depressed, etc. So many things that they're telling me, but they're not willing to tell them. So we walk around all the time allowing our family members, our loved ones, to be depressed, to be fat. So we'd rather see them having diabetes, having depressed mindsets so they can't find their best selves. We're willing to live with that. We're worried about them being upset with us. Let me tell you this. I'd rather someone hate me and get better than like me and stay the same. So in life, you got a decision to make. Don't have these sidebar conversations behind people's backs. Make sure you tell them that they can get better, that they can do better. And there's a way of doing it. Stay hard. Today is a very humbling day right now. I'm in Amazon right now signing my book. We just passed over 3.2 million copies, which is something I never thought I would do. I wasn't here. I didn't do any of this to write a book, sell a book. And I was just doing it to change myself, change my mindset, and all the amazing stories I hear about people who've lost weight, people who are depressed, people who are going through hard times, that this book has helped them change their lives. So I really want to thank you all for purchasing this book, and second of all, for taking this book and making it work for you. A lot of the work I did was hidden work. It was behind closed doors. So a lot of the work that we do in life, no one ever sees. It's between you and you alone. So out here in this journey, make sure one thing. If you were to write a book about your life story, make sure when you hand it to somebody, it changes your life for the better. Stay hard, keep grinding. So I'm going to tell you why I've been riding the bike so much. Every year, every summer, these couple of professional bike riders come into town. They know I'm a big runner. So they come in town to ride with me. They come in town not to ride with me. They come in town to humiliate me, to take my soul. I never train for them. I keep running my thing, doing my thing. I got tired of that shit though. Because every fucking day they come in here, we ride 120 miles, and about the 20-mile mark is a big climb. And they know that they're going to dust my ass right there. And every year they leave, they get on the plane, they go home, and they got my soul wrapped up in their fucking suitcase. So I say, no, fuck that. And fuck them. This year, motherfucker, I'm going to train for you motherfuckers. Yeah, I know I can't beat you. I know you're better than me. I know you're faster than me. I know you do this for a living. So how the fuck am I going to hang with you? If I could put some motherfucking doubt in your head at mile 20, when we get to that fucking hill, I know then the doubt in your mind will fuck you up. So we get to that mile marker, mile 20. They stop talking. They're fucking switching gears and shit. Time for the climb. They look back. Goggins is on the wheel. They look back. Goggins is still on top of the wheel. Next thing they know, they look back. They can't see me because I'm fucking beside them. We get to the top of the climb. Goggins is beside him. We get the turnaround. They used to look at me as I'm on one side of the road, and then the other side of the road, they're waving to me. Goggins is still on the wheel. The moral story is this. Doubt will fuck you up. You may be better than somebody. You may be a bad motherfucker. If I put doubt in your mind, I guarantee you this. You will start to question your very own ability. Fuck them and stay hard. A good human being doesn't need to do that. A fulfilled human being doesn't need to break anyone down. All they do is want to build you up. So anybody you meet that calls you out of your name, that bullies you, that messes you up, that makes you feel not lifted, they are dealing with something deep-rooted. Yeah, you have to have a tough tone with some people to help them out. There's a difference. You have to be hard. I'm hard on people, but it comes from a good place.